Welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight on the broadcast. Want to give a special big shout out and thank you to forward Chris Mott, who was helping us out last night on the broadcast, doing an excellent job. Chris is a soft-spoken character, but warmed up, and it's always nice to have a player's insight on the way that they see the game rather than a common fan or a simpleton broadcaster like myself. So big thanks to Chris Mott hanging out with us last night here up in the Jeff Kai's Auto Sales broadcast booth. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. You can schedule an appointment or visit them online at triplecitiesdental.com. Somebody who's going to be stopping by Triple Cities Family Dental pretty soon will be CJ Stubbs, and have received word that CJ did go to the dentist down here in Mississippi for a temporary fix. Part of our Court Jester Athletic Club injuries and scratches tonight. So CJ Stubbs is out with an upper body concern. Believe he will be seeing Dr. Adam at Triple Cities Family Dental pretty soon once the Black Bears arrive back in New York. But CJ in great spirits. Took a puck in the face last night on the first shift of the game. Did chip one of his teeth in the front, so maybe we know what CJ wants for Christmas in 2025, but I think Dr. Adam and company is going to be able to solve that issue before we get there. And then also had a little bit of an injury in the nasal area as well. So CJ Stubbs tonight is out of the lineup for the Black Bears. Nick Poirier is a healthy scratch. Emerson Emery will draw into the defensive spot paired up with Dan Weber in Poirier's place. Caden Henry will bump up from extra forward to right wing between Gavin Yates and Kyle Steffen. And Chris Mott goes from the broadcast booth back down to the ice, and he will be tonight's 10th forward. Third line last night got all 3 stars in the game. Zach Schroeder, the first star, with his first multi-goal performance of the season. Josh Fletcher had 3 assists last night, and Cam Clark had 2 helpers as well. So big energy from the third line last night for the Black Bears, and that's been the story the last 2 games. The third line coming through. Take a timeout here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. We will come back for have tonight's starting lineup for the Black Bears, followed by the BAE Systems opening faceoff. All that and more coming up right after this, folks. Don't go anywhere. Black Bears hockey just around the corner.
The Black Bears will be back in town to take on the Columbus River Dragons on January 31st at 7 p.m. Make sure to grab your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com. We can't wait to see you there. Make plans to come out and have a good time with the Binghamton Black Bears next time at Hully's for the Good Times with Coach show on Tuesday, February 4th at 6 p.m. Join myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brant Sherwood, along with some of the Black Bears players as we recap the Mississippi road trip and get you ready for a long stand of home games for the Black Bears. Come out again on February 4th at Tully's and have a good time with the Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight up on the YouTube broadcast. Want to thank you for tuning in here on a Saturday night. 6:05 start time. Looks like everybody in the world had the correct start time for the games this weekend, except for myself and Coach Brant Sherwood. We were pretty set on tonight being a 8 o'clock Eastern time start time tonight. And we were wrong. Hand up, first to admit it. Me and Brant not on top of it when it came to game time. So what I can tell you is tomorrow's game is going to start at 5:05. Oh, excuse me. Yep, tomorrow's game. Big shout out to John Clement making sure I was on top of myself right here. Tomorrow's game will start at 5:05 Eastern time. 4:05 here, Central Time Zone, where the Black Bears are playing this weekend. So big snafu. So me and Brant started the night -1. Coach Sherwood got back to even, and let's just say Brooks got even worse. So Binghamton looks to extend their winning streak here tonight. They will turn to Nolan Egbert in between the pipes. Nolan comes in with a record of 10-2-0 on the year, a .334 goals against average and a save percentage of 889. And making his FPHL debut, a former product of SUNY Oswego, and that ought to be very familiar to a lot of Black Bears fans because a certain Black Bears captain is also a product of SUNY Oswego. Richie Perrin will make his FPHL debut here tonight in front of his father, who is also the head coach of the Seawolves here tonight. So the Seawolves are about to be called out of the den and onto the ice here. We will step aside momentarily, come back, we'll have the presentation of the national anthem, and then we'll get it ready here for the second matchup of the season between the Mississippi Seawolves and the Binghamton Black Bears. We're back with you folks after this.
Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital is proud to offer urgent care visits on Sundays between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This service is open for both clients and non-clients alike. If your pet is sick and your primary care vet isn't open, give them a call at 607-656-4285 or visit RomanAcresVet.com for more information.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Seawolves mascot making his way out onto the ice here, signifying it's just about time to start tonight's matchup. That is the Seawolf Hook, wearing the 00 jersey. Mississippi tonight outfitted in the traditional blue jerseys with red bottoms. They wear white helmets tonight. The Black Bears on the other side also partaking in a uniform change. Binghamton with the traditional road set here tonight. White jerseys with black bottoms, white and green socks, and the black helmets. Tonight's starters for the Black Bears, it'll be the third line who contributed in the Budweiser 3 Stars of the game last night, sweeping all 3 spots. Cam Clark, Zach Sirota, and Josh Fletcher all up front. Emerson Emery, who draws back into the lineup after sitting out last night, is paired up tonight with Dan Weber on the blue line. They will all stand in front of Nolan Egbert. On the other side of things for the Mississippi Seawolves, they will send out on defense Don Carter Jr. and Tanner Coleman. Blake Heller, Ricard Jelenkis, and Bradley Richardson will round off Coach Perrin's lineup in front of his son, Richie Perrin, making his first ever FPHL debut here tonight. So, Richie Perrin, former product of SUNY Oswego, making his debut here tonight. A fresh new signee this week for the Seawolves. And also, speaking of new signees, Justin Barr, the Eldersman in the FPHL, wearing number 18, will reclaim his spot in the Seawolves lineup tonight as well. So, a couple of roster additions not only today but earlier this week. And they will turn to the young rookie goaltender to find a spark here tonight. Time for us to pause momentarily for the presentation of the national anthem.
Join us for tonight's opening invocation. Performing tonight's invocation is the executive pastor, Drew Brassfield, from Center Point Church at Ocean Springs.
Let us pray. God, tonight we thank you for who you are. God, we thank you that you're the God of all creation. And you're so good and you're so faithful, Lord. And I thank you for tonight. Lord, I pray that your protection, God, would be in this place. I pray that every person in this room would feel your love, God, that they would know how much you care about them and how important they are to you. God, tonight we pray for this organization, the coaches, the staff, the players, every person here tonight that made this event happen. Lord, let this be an amazing night of hockey, and we ask that you keep the opposing team safe as they travel back home. God, we love you with all of our heart, and we give you the praise for who you are. In Jesus' name, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain standing and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Singing our national anthem tonight is Noah Brassfield from Center Point Church Worship Team.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wrangling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free in the home of the brave?
Tonight is Faith and Family Night for the Seawolves, and they had some members of Center Point Church here providing the pregame invocation, and also members from the worship team singing the national anthem here tonight.
Tanya Ayers. Tanya is the sales and marketing manager for your Seawolves newest sponsor, the Hard Rock Cafe. Please join us in
So a ceremonial puck drop from the sales manager at the Hard Rock Cafe, taking part here and dropping the puck with Gavin Yates, Justin Barr. They will shake hands. Quick drop of the puck. Love that. And it looks like we are all set here to go. First period action is always brought to you by our good friends over at FW Web Company. FW Web Company located over at 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton. Make sure to stop by and give them a visit, or visit them online anytime at fwweb.com. All right, my finger is on the scoreboard clock. And here we go, Saturday night down in Biloxi. Black Bears last night, only 38% on face-off wins. That was the biggest emphasis today for the Black Bears, as Sirota comes away with the giveaway as Mississippi couldn't hang on to the puck inside their blue line. Clark spun around off a hit on the way through by Richardson, and her just elevated down the ice over to Weber. Again, Mississippi outfitted in the traditional blue jerseys tonight, red bottoms, and there's the game's first shot, and save made by Nolan Egbert. Seeing the puck early here, Mississippi went the first 5 minutes of last night's contest with a shot without a shot on goal. Binghamton already had 10 before Mississippi had their first, but thanks to Richardson, who will make sure that does not happen here tonight. Quick line change for the Black Bears as the Romikers line will step out onto the ice with Oliveri and Thompson as wingers. There's a good defensive zone draw win by Scott. And he'll get it right off the wall from Oliveri as he crosses over the line. Fire a wrist shot. And Perrant has his first FPHL save. And I believe right there he could have gotten a second unless they say that hit a defender out in front. Looks like it did. Another giveaway in the neutral zone. Oliveri loads up the cannon, but a misfire. Blocked on the way through. Mississippi able to just chuck this puck out of the zone, and now it's a skate race. Hippolyte Smith goes in down low, and the battle will be won by Baum, but it may be an extracurricular. And we do have a penalty behind the play. Oliveri will sit down, and interference is the call. So an early power play coming up here for the Seawolves. Don Oliveri sits down. Time of the penalty, 1 minute and 5 seconds gone. So Binghamton also took the first penalty last night. So that has stayed the same. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again for all your paving and concrete needs. Visit the Northeastern Striping Corporation. Mississippi still struggling on the power play at 10.5%. They were 0 for 2 last night. Binghamton second in the FPHL on the PK, only behind the Thunderbirds at 86%. Coleman will dance around the first man, but in the process of trying to get around the second, shot all the way down. Perrant will just settle it down on a tee for the breakout. This is player and assistant coach Sam Turner. Or try to go cross ice with the help of Chuck Costello. Now Coleman glides it back across the ice to the other way. Costello losing the handle on it. They got 3 Seawolves below the goal line and behind Egbert that you see on your screen, and still the Black Bears able to get the puck just outside the blue line. Seawolves, though, do have possession, so they will try to regroup. Black Bears content to keep all 4 skaters out there on the ice right now. Chris Mott, his first shift of the game, returning back from the broadcast booth, trying to cause an errant pass, and now Mott has the puck. 1-on-2, his only play is to play it off the wall and keep it behind the net, make it a 200-foot play for the Seawolves. Now Carter Jr. with the puck right now, your quarterback this second unit. And now this one shot all the way around the wall. You got to watch out for how the puck bounces off the wall and the glass is down here at the Coast Coliseum. Look out, turnover. Man alone out in front. Shot, Egbert makes the save on the doorstep, maybe off his mask. And Egbert ready for it. 25 seconds left to go in the Oliveri minor for interference. Binghamton turns it over, trying to clear the puck, and then Egbert bails him out with a save right on the doorstep. Puck one back towards the blue line, and Carter gets around Romiker. Shot thrown on. Egbert made the initial save but couldn't handle the rebound. Puck stays alive in the far side. This is Carter. Cross ice, intercepted by Clark, and Clark will skate it away, dump it in off the red line, force Perrant to come out of his net to play it. Shot around the wall, and Oliveri's up and ready to return. Back to 5-on-5 strength, the Black Bears go, and Mississippi 0 for 1. So Clark now skating with the puck. Crowd thought they were going to get another power play, and personal opinion, I thought they were going to get another power play right there too, but Binghamton will take it and just throw it back down. This is Carter Eha. He had an assist last night on the only goal of the night for Mississippi. Looking to get back in the wing column. This one's dumped in, and it's icing because nobody touched it at the blue line. Coming all the way back into the Mississippi end. Mississippi starting off a lot better tonight. 3 shots on goal so far. They got 2 on the last power play. Nolan Egbert standing tall, making some big saves right on the doorstep. So Gavin Yates, Caden Henry, and Kyle Steffen will step out onto the ice. Steffen wins the faceoff back cleanly. Looks like the Black Bears doing a better job so far in that department. Stone will just sauce it down low to Steffen in the corner, same side. Black Bears trying to get set up offensively and start a cycle, but Stone will turn it over. Off the wall and out. All the way back down to the opposite side defenseman in Bond. Henry, cross ice, hit a stick on the way through. Looking for Kyle Steffen. Steffen shoulders his man away. And then there's that centering pass that worked so well for the Black Bears last night through the blue paint. Just nobody on the back post this time around. Henry skating around with it. He gets passed off, finds the open man in Stone joining the rush. All the way back across for Yates. Low angle shot, and it counts. It's off the bar and in. And Gavin Yates scores to open up the contest here tonight. His dad and uncle in attendance tonight. And Gavin picks up his 9th goal of the season. And the Black Bears have a 1-0 lead here. Time of the goal is 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Gavin Yates, 9th of the year on an assist from Dan Stone. So 2 nights in a row, the Black Bears have grabbed the game's first goal. And it looks like Justin Barr still has the C on his jersey here for the Seawolves after re-signing today. Talking to the officials, maybe looking for an explanation or also maybe a chance to look at a review of it. Looks like the officials are confident in what they decided. And it's going to count as a Black Bears goal. First of the night at 4:16 comes from Gavin Yates at even strength. Primary assist goes to Dan Stone, and we will see if they add a secondary assist when they have the PA announcement. Bond puts it up towards the red line, and the Seawolves just knock it right back into the Black Bears in. So Binghamton this time pulls it behind their own cage and will start a breakout. Stone blows a tire, tries to recover, does find the open man in Sirota. Sirota will go cross ice over to Bond, and Bond will shave up some ice waiting for the trail man at the top of the circles. Unfortunately, it's intercepted, but the puck is kept in the zone. Sirota trying to find Mott. Mott comes in trying to shelf it, denied by Perron. Now, Stone fires a wrist shot, never got through. On the way through, and this is a 2-on-1 coming the other way from Mississippi. And then old school hip check from Dan Stone disrupts the play. Maybe the puck was already left behind. But Stone follows through with the hip check, cross ice over to Bond. Bond fires, and he sails it wide. Fletcher keeps the play alive on the half wall. Anderson does a good job of just getting a touch on it to make sure it stays inside the blue line. Fletcher and Sirota trying to work a 2-man game down low, but it is pulled out by the Seawolves. And 96, Keller now skates in with it. Blake Keller, his shot blocked, and Binghamton right on the spot again. Coming away with the puck. Thompson goes through the double doors. Out wide, he's by himself. He has to hit the trail man. Oliveri turns around, a backhander, hit a skate out in front. Thompson to the rebound, quickly played back up to the line for Anderson. It was in his skate, so again, Binghamton will pull it back out into their own zone and retry here again momentarily. Mississippi doing a good job of not allowing the Black Bears free space up the ice right now. Oliveri will wait at his own blue line, and then cross ice pass for Anderson. He's got to step on everybody. Comes in, tries to go through the 5-hole, and it leaks through. Anderson scores. Binghamton doubles up their lead again here early on Jesse Anderson's 6th goal of the season, playing in his 32nd game of the year out of 33 games. So, Binghamton up by a pair. And it's a 5-on-5 goal here for Jesse Anderson. Defense gets activated. Cross-ice pass came from Oliveri. Time of the goal is 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Black Bears score goals a minute 56 apart here in the FW Webb Company first period. So now Hippolyte Smith skates in down low, try to dance around Dale Dion. No quarter given by Dion behind his own cage, and the Black Bears pull it out bench side. And Stefan flies by a couple of defenders, tries to center up for the man in front of the net, crashing. It was Caden Henry. And looks like Don Carter Jr. and Kyle Stefan had a couple of extra whacks for each other. This is now Carter Jr. Nice move to get around Yates from the red line. Clean entry into the zone, but however they don't get it deep enough. Weber's able to intercept. And now knocked off ahead. Yates one-touches it ahead to Stefan. Stefan goes cross-eyes. That pass way too hot to handle for Henry. Finds the rebound, though. Turnaround down low for Yates. Already has one, maybe looking for a second. Gives the return feed back to Henry, but good job by the defense getting in the way and getting in the passing area. Knocked back out into the Black Bears in. Emery will just pass it to himself off the wall in front of the Mississippi bench now. Henry tries to pull it out. Fletcher comes onto the ice. Stolen away, and it's a breakaway. Save made by Egbert. Pazarczyk had a partial breakaway, and Egbert shut the 5-hole and let him know nothing was coming through. Mississippi still with control of the puck, though. Turner, top of the umbrella, fires a wrist shot, blocked by Yates. Maybe off the soft spot of the skate. And now pass to the back post. Off the post, second opportunity sent high above the bar. And now Black Bears will skate it out of harm's way. Henry and Yates 2-on-3. They don't have the numbers, but Yates trying to find the centering pass out ahead, and Henry couldn't catch up to it in time. Pazarczyk applying pressure, and it looks like one of the Black Bears is down in the far corner. We're going to check on him quickly, but we're going to go to a timeout first. 12:01 left to go here. We'll be back with you after these messages. Black Bears lead 2-0 thanks to Gavin Yates and Jesse Anderson.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve
Yes, that's awesome.
with our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales. Appalachian, go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Come check out the newly redesigned Grand Monarch Apartments. Luxury boutique living. Located in the heart of the Tri-Cities, Grand Monarch offers luxury boutique living and should be your new home. With just 24 units creating a quiet, homey feeling with an emphasis on service and responsiveness to all of your needs. With 1, 2, or 3 bedroom plans, give them a call and find out more information today at 347-915-3560.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears find themselves up 2-0 here. 11:56 left to go. FW Web Company first period. Goals by Gavin Yates and Jesse Anderson. Assists have been given out on those 2 goals. Dan Stone, Don Oliveri, and Dale Dion each have 1, respectfully. Shots on goal, almost even, 6-5, favoring the Black Bears. Third line out there for Coach Sherwood. Chris Mott centering right now with Cam Clark and Zach Sirota. Had a false start, so we were reset. Come back with it. Mott wins the faceoff cleanly back to Clark. It was in his skate, so his only play to play it down low into the corner. Shot off the wall, and now the Seawolves try to clear. Richardson gets it out, but no further than Stone camped out at the red line. Black Bears making the Seawolves work for every inch they have on the ice, and the couple of high danger chances that Mississippi have all been off Black Bears turnovers. So Jelinski's will just turn it back around and gets it back from his partner, but stolen away by Sirota. Sirota read that play like a book. Coming back in for Mott. Mott trying to find the trail man, and Clark gets intercepted, and away come the Seawolves again. Keller knocked down to the ice legally by Stone. Pass still gets across, but out of the reach of Don Carter Jr., and the Black Bears try to clear. Clark and Mott trying to find it. Mott throwing his body around here first period, making sure he doesn't go back out of the lineup again. Bond fires for a wrist shot. That one gets rifled into the crowd. Look out. And that one will sail out of play. So unfortunately for Dakota, he did lose his point streak last night. The good news for Dakota, still the league leader in assists with 32, and his plus minus as well. So league leader in 2 categories. He's got 32 assists on the year to go along with his 6 goals. And I believe all 6 goals have come since he got his last haircut. So maybe it's this one that's going to, work out. Maybe he doesn't need to get his hair cut again. Thompson will intercept a pass. He's waiting for Ramakers to touch up. Everybody's back on side. Thompson goes cross ice off the wall, and now Jesse Anderson has control of the puck. So now Oliveri will have it go underneath his stick, and Hippolyte Smith going on the stretch pass, plays offside. Linesman says so. And just for good measure, Egbert kept it out. I believe the crowd thought that they had a goal. They were standing up and clapping, but Seawolves are off sides at the line. Egbert doing a good job just making sure no chance that puck gets through either way. So the Seawolves will win this face-off back, and Turner gets activated from his defensive spot. Nice move, gets around Dion on the backhander, denied by Egbert. Stellar save right there. 6 shots now on goal for the Seawolves. Dalton Anderson has played in every game this year for the Seawolves. Fires, and Egbert will make the save. Thompson will pick it out of the corner, and it's a one-man breakout for the Black Bears. Thompson carries it over all 3 lines. Now Thompson behind the cage with it off the shot from Anderson. Seawolves got numbers back the other way, but it looks like they went for a line change instead. 2-on-2. Now Bartlett back in the lineup after serving his suspension. Tried to saucer one to a pass to the back door that the Black Bears did last night. Came up empty-handed. Bartlett wearing 77 and blue and red. Pass thrown into the mixer. Weber intercepts it. And now stick handling in a phone booth. Dan Weber met with pressure by 2 men. Able to get the puck out, but Bartlett steals it right back away. Pekarchek could not corral it, and now Henry, with his speed and stick handling capabilities, will just pull it behind the net. And looks like Henry is going to lead this breakout for the Black Bears. He's going to do his best Thompson and Yates impression, carry it across all 3 lines. Henry will shave up the ice, play it back up to the line. Weber faked the slap shot and just got it in down low, didn't have an angle. And Richardson could not clear. Yates in between the hashes. He draws the eyes of multiple defenders. He had 3 looking square at him right there. Yates top middle. Couldn't get it away, but this one's going to be poked away by Richardson. This one comes all the way down the ice, and this is icing against the Seawolves. 8:38 left to go here in the frame. We're going to take a timeout with the game as well. Black Bears still lead 2-0. We're back with you after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill up in the Jeff Keyes Auto Sales broadcast booth. FW Web Company, first period. Getting back to the action here. Third line out there for Coach Sherwood. Fletcher, Sirota, and Clark paired up with Emery and Weber. Face off cleanly, one back to Sirota, throws it into the mixer, and Perrant will make the save as it falls into the corner harmlessly. Seawolves got 2 men down there below the goal line, as do the Black Bears. And now a third comes in, even though Sirota comes away with a loose puck. Sirota now looking at his options. He wants to go up high with it instead, or just throw it into the corner. Read the wall perfectly was Emery, but ice cut in half by Coleman down low, and Coleman will skate it away and use his net as a shield. Tanner Coleman will off the puck up ahead looking for Keller. Black Bears were back defensively. They saw the cherry picker. And all the Black Bears in the defensive zone right now, and the Seawolves in the process of a line change. Just not having the right guys out there, or I should say enough guys out there for the time being. They've had few sustained offensive possessions. Just probably not the time right there to go for a change. Cam Clark's out in front, denied by Perrant. Now Clark in a board battle, 1-on-2. Hippolyte Smith will just kick it away to Sam Turner, who is the open man behind his own cage. Binghamton trying to clog up the middle of the ice and the wall. Bond does a good job of stealing wall side, bottom of your screen. Her play it down low for Oliveri. All the way across the ice, a little bit behind Stone, and it'll fall harmlessly into the Black Bears in, where Bond will skate it back in across the blue line. Has a little shoulder fake for the defense. They don't foul for it. Thompson fires, opposite numbers there. And Stone with the puck now. Her just float one in down low. Thompson finds the rebound. Low angle shot, and save made off the goaltender's mask. Now to the far side. Bond trying to locate the puck. Stone will pinch in. Bond covers his spot. Reversing it around the wall. Sustained pressure right now for Binghamton. Thompson fakes the drop pass, goes out wide, draws the double team, and his pass is blocked down low. Romiker's the centerman. Coming around, thought about the turnaround bid, low angle. Instead, Stone fires. Defender out in front, blocks it back over to Oliveri. More time in the offensive zone. Oliveri's wrist shot, though, absorbed by Perrant. And here we'll get a whistle here with 6:25 left to go. Don't forget, folks, we have the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. A peek at the stat sheet. And we'll talk about the goals from Gavin Yates and Jesse Anderson. All that and more coming up on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Face off one back to Yates, and her just throw it towards the net. Little deceptive shot from Yates. He still has it, looking for his second, cycling around the net. Don't be surprised if Yates makes a second pass. He finds the open man, though, and Bond saucered up ahead to the defender. His pass in between the hashes gets blocked, and now back out on the outsides. D to D across the blue line. Stone in Yates, and now Bond throws it towards the net. Penalty here coming up, and it's touched up. And we have a penalty here called against Mississippi. Black Bears are headed to the power play with 5:56 left to go here in the frame. Looks like Dalton Anderson is the guilty party. And cross-checking is the call against Mr. Anderson, no relation to Jesse Anderson. Time of the penalty is 14 minutes and 4 seconds. Black Bears power play held off the score sheet last night. They went 0 for 2. Lost C.J. Stubbs early before the power play ever got the opportunity. Binghamton didn't go on the power play till the second period. So we'll see if the Black Bears extra man unit can strike here in period number 1. Oliveri's with the puck now. He's got 9 power play goals. Shot from distance from Bond, denied by Perrant, and then rebound is knocked out of play. So they will reset and do it all again. Worth noting, last night, Black Bears also did have a 2-minute offensive zone time possession where they dropped the puck for the power play for Binghamton. Puck never left the zone for that 2 minutes, and there never was a stoppage. And Binghamton didn't score. So a lot of tired bodies that shift for Mississippi. Gavin Yates broke a stick, went over to the bench, long change for the Black Bears, got it from Konechny, and still came back in and joined the play and kept the puck in. This is Yates with it now, looking for his second of the night, didn't like what he saw. Bond's top of the umbrella, fires, looking for Thompson redirect, still available. He's denied right on the doorstep, and Mississippi this time around able to clear it all the way down to Nolan Egbert. Bond's now with it behind his own cage, and for the first time since last night in the second period, the Black Bears have to re-enter the zone. They do it cleanly. Cross-ice pass from Steffen over to Oliveri. Steffen with the goal last night. So does Thompson. And now Hippolyte Smith in a skate race with Oliveri. Short-handed opportunity, and then a poke check by Egbert. And then Bartlett on the follow-up opportunity, denied by Nolan. Eggman standing tall here. Only seen 7 shots so far. He's been ready to answer the call. Romikers comes across on the line. Binghamton changing their power play unit here. They still have 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Yates will just slap it down low to Oliveri. And now her go cross ice for Stone, who's onto the ice along with Anderson and Romakers. Oliveri and Yates still out there from the first unit. Oliveri fires. And save made. Rebound still available. Stone finds it. Normally when Stone's on the power play, they camp him out in front of the net. Either him or Jesse Anderson is creating a big body out in front, taking away the goalie's eyesight. A tie up down low, taking precious seconds off the clock for Binghamton. Oliveri can't play it at the line. Bartlett tries to shove Oliveri into the wall. Quick re-entry for the Black Bears, 2 seconds and 1. Anderson returns as Romaker's shot is absorbed and held onto with 3:53 left to go here in the period. Going down the final minutes here in the opening frame. We're taking a timeout. Binghamton doesn't score on their power play, just like the Seawolves didn't either. So even in that category where it matters the most, Black Bears up by a pair. We're back with you after these messages.
Introducing our new morning edition, Wendy's English Muffins. Choose sausage, egg and cheese, or bacon, egg and cheese served on a warm English muffin. Grab one for breakfast in the morning. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast, just like Bingo the Black Bear. At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours. Don't waste another day or weekend doing laundry. Clean Hamper is your locally owned and operated laundry service center serving all of Broome County. Clean Hamper services include wash and fold, specialty cleaning, stain and spot removal, hang dry, and ironing services too. Families, busy singles, seniors, and students all love Clean Hamper.
Welcome back in, everybody. Looked like a lucky fan going home with a car wash tonight while we were away in Mississippi. Don't know how often they use car washes down here. Granted, it's a lot of sunshine and warm weather in the Gulf Coast. Last week, an anomaly with the snowstorm that passed through the south, particularly impacting Louisiana and Mississippi and Interstate 10, and multiple places had to reroute the Black Bears bus on the way back from the airport, but everybody made it safe and sound, and we're in game 2 of 3 here this weekend. Fletcher will win the draw back to Sirota. Draws the attention of a couple of Seawolves as Fletcher gets his way into a board battle down low. He'll lose that one to Sam Turner, but his clearing attempt is held in by Emery. Up high at the blue line, Sirota throws it in on target. Backhand pass to the back post where Emery was pinching in, and it was fanned on. Binghamton couldn't connect on that one. Takes a funky bounce off one of the boards. Sirota's with it on the backhander. Hit the defender right in front. Opposite number in Sam Turner. And now Emery will calmly turn around to find out there's nobody pressuring him. And her just set it up on a tee as we approach the 3-minute mark here in period number 1. Emery and Weber paired up with each other, and Emery goes right off the skate of the defender, picked up by his partner. Chip and charge, same side for Weber. First man in, throws a little head fake. He's sealed off against the wall by Iha. But another keep in by the Black Bears at the line by Caden Henry. Steffen will get on his horse and charge in as the high forechecker. And Turner will just try to outlet the puck, touch pass around to Keller. Keller and Audette firing in down low. Stone does a good job of sealing his man away from the play. Egbert making sure that it doesn't take a funky bounce off Stone's stick. Holding that post. Yates will come back across the line and her take it into the corner. Right in front of the Zamboni door. It's a tie-up. Steffen on the backhand trying to find Stone to elevate it back up towards the blue line. Knocks down a man to the ice. Steffen with it. And it's knocked away, but Steffen grabs it right back. That long reach of Steffen coming in handy for the Black Bears. Henry now with the puck. Double team. Down low. That means somebody's open. Couldn't get the pass up to Baum, but puck is still held in to the opposite side. Good job by the Black Bears. They are making life difficult for the Seawolves every time they are in the offensive end, clearing the puck. This one will scoot out to the opposite side. Now at the bottom of your screen, and Audette is able to clear the blue line, but cannot get it past Bond. Yates quick re-entry. Little dangle, low angle shot. Perrant makes the save. Where's the puck? They say the goaltender has it. And then we have a stoppage with 96 seconds left to go here in the first period. Kyle Steffen thought he had drawn a call. Looks to not be the case. We're still 5-on-5 here as the Black Bears have a 2-0 lead. Looks like the shots on goal have been changed a little bit. It's 16-6, they say. Seawolves will win the draw. Hippolyte Smith will play it back the other way. Shot from distance, effort to make the save. Second opportunity. Flying poke check from Nolan Egbert. And a stick as well. Excellent play by Dion, legally pushing the stick back over to Nolan Egbert. Remember, players are not allowed to grab the goaltender's stick. Another shot from distance, save made by Egbert. Couldn't corral it though, as the rebound still available. Black Bears get out of dodge as we approach the 1-minute mark. Romiker's left wing side fires a wrist shot into the chest of Perrant. And 58 seconds left to go here in the frame. Nolan Egbert with a couple of saves right there on that last shift. 2 right on the doorstep. And then the forwards clean up the rebound, turn defense into offense very quickly. Don't forget, folks, Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up. Out-of-town scoreboard, stats, and a look at the goals. Maybe all that and more here as we approach triple zeros in the first period. Anderson with the puck behind his own net. Mississippi won the draw, and they were able to get it deep. Clark can't handle the pass from Anderson, and it's just floated back out into the neutral zone. This is Keller with it. Keller will sidestep Anderson, but then loses his edge in the process. Mississippi, though, keeps the play alive. And from the blue line, Carter has a shot at the top of the crease. Egbert makes the save. Bounced off his shoulder a little funky, but able to get his tracking mid on top of it before it ever hit the ground. Let me put a couple more seconds back up on the clock. Binghamton with a 2-0 lead here against the Seawolves. Whoops, we have a false start. So we're just leave it at 33 and let it run to the correct number. Now the puck skated away, good face-off win by Sirota. And now Mott was fly in, here fire right into the stick of Coleman. Coleman tries to clear. Mott gets in a board battle and her play it down low to Sirota. Third line going to work here on the forecheck. Clark second opportunity, one more. Perrant maybe to make the save. And Coleman cleans up the rebound. Here come the Seawolves maybe for their final push of the period. Jelinski's going cross-ice looking for Bartlett. Left the puck behind, poked out into the neutral zone. 2 seconds left to go here in the period. And that is it for period number 1. Black Bears lead by a pair, 2-0 over the hometown Mississippi Seawolves. Better crowd on hand here tonight, and they are active, especially behind the benches and also on the non-television side. I can look down and see a lot more people in the stands here on a Saturday night in Biloxi. We're going to take a time out, everybody. Come back. We'll have the Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up after these messages live right here on YouTube.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Got a little intermission cornhole game going on right now. And maybe this is something that maybe we could see in future games here at the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. That was pretty entertaining. Crowd was very excited. We cut in about halfway through their round. And the nice lady from Carrier, Mississippi, steps up to the plate, absolutely airmails the first one of the night. Crowd goes wild. And then I believe it was quickly answered by another airmail by her opponent. So really great game of cornhole that we got to watch while we were away at commercial. Good game, though, that we got to see during that last 20 minutes of play. We're taking a look here at the stat sheets. Black Bears lead this contest 2-0 as we get ready for the second period. Goals by number 12, Gavin Yates, and number 77, Jesse Anderson. Shots on goal, 18 for the Black Bears. In the opening frame, 10 for Mississippi. Both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Don Oliveri took a penalty for cross-checking at the 105 mark of the contest, and then for interference, and then Dalton Anderson took one for cross-checking at 14:04. Neither side scoring on the man advantage. Both goals for the Black Bears come at even strength, and Binghamton up by a pair here early in the up early in this one, 2-0. We will take a timeout, come back, update you on what's going on across the FPHL on the out-of-town scoreboard. Get you ready for the second period. All that and more coming up. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. More to come after this.
Stop on over to Wendy's to get your game day breakfast, offering countless delicious options, including the brand new Wendy's English Muffins. Grab a sausage or bacon, egg and cheese English muffin for breakfast in the morning. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast. Just like Bingo the Black Bear at participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours. Don't waste another day or weekend doing laundry. Clean Hamper is your locally owned and operated laundry service center serving all of Broome County. Clean Hamper services include wash and fold, specialty cleaning, stain and spot removal, hang dry, and ironing services too. Families, busy singles, seniors, and students all love Clean Hamper. Schedule laundry pickup and delivery online anytime, or simply drop off and pick up your laundry at our facility. Learn more at cleanhamper.com and take 20% off your first order.
All about you make me think of good things.
Good day.
Like calming tempers down.
Good day.
And passing them around.
So stand up and cheer with a basket of beer.
Good thing.
Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
The Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra holds its 10th annual Mac and Cheese Fest on Thursday, February 13th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Doubletree Hotel in downtown Binghamton. This all-you-can-eat fundraiser features mac and cheese offerings from 24 local restaurants. Patrons and celebrity judges will choose the winner of the Best Mac and Cheese title and other culinary awards. Tickets can be purchased at bingmacfest.com or by calling 607-723-3931. All proceeds go towards the programming of the Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight on the call down in the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Time to update everybody on the out-of-town scoreboard and find out what's going on across the league in FPHL action. A couple of games have not started just quite yet here tonight, but a couple are on the way, or underway already. Carolina leads the Hockey Club Venom 3-0 down in Winston-Salem. Danbury in the first period already has 4 goals against Watertown. They're up 4-0. Danbury and Watertown played to a shootout last night, 5-4. Danbury already has all 4 goals that they scored in 60 minutes last night in the first period. Tonight, Columbus and Athens still searching for the game's first goal. They are scoreless in the second period. In about an hour here, or excuse me, not an hour, I'm trying to do my time zone conversions. I realize I'm in the central time zone right now. In about 10 minutes, Blue Ridge will try to split the weekend series against the Monroe Moccasins down in the Snake Pit. And Motor City and Port Huron get started at 8:05 Eastern tonight. Late start in Port Huron. And then out in Topeka, Kansas, neutral site game between the the Baton Rouge Zydeco and the Dashers Hockey Club. So that game will start at 7:30, about 30 minutes from now in the Central Time Zone. Motor City, Port Huron, getting started at 8:05 Eastern Time tonight. Blue Ridge and Monroe getting ready to drop the puck here in the next 10 minutes. Columbus and Athens still searching for the game's first goal. Danbury handling Watertown 4-0, and Carolina up 3-0 against the Hockey Club Venom. Take a timeout, come back, get you ready for the second period right after these messages here live on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report on YouTube.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017. Great music, world headlines every hour, and weather from meteorologist Mark Torello. Local personalities Doug Mosier, Rich Birdsall, Tanya, Heather Black, and Jerry James. 100% local. Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017.
footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
All about you.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Come check out the newly redesigned Grand Monarch Apartments. Luxury boutique living. Located in the heart of the Tri-Cities, Grand Monarch offers luxury boutique living and should be your new home. With just 24 units, creating a quiet, homey feeling with an emphasis on service and responsiveness to all of your needs. With 1, 2, or 3 bedroom plans, give them a call and find out more information today at 347-915-3560.
Welcome in, everybody. Now it's time for the United Healthcare Community Plan's second period of the night. Black Bears find themselves up by a pair of goals as the team switch ends here in period number 2. Black Bears had 18 shots on goal in period number 1. Mississippi had 10 in the opening frame. They had a couple in the last minute that were high danger chances that Nolan Egbert had to make the save. Just comparing to last night real quickly, Black Bears had 3 goals in the opening frame with 15 shots on goal, so a little bit better in the shots on goal department. Mississippi had 9 shots on target. Tonight they had 10. So we get it set here for period number 2. We're starting the period 5-on-5 the way the game was designed. Seawolves outfitted in their traditional blue and red attire. This is their base uniform. Black Bears outfitted in the traditional road uniform here for tonight's contest as well. Speaker system working loud and clear here in Mississippi. That's why we don't have the crowd mic on right now. And now second period officially underway here. Clark will just shoot it on in. Ends up directly behind the cage. Schroeder gets in on the forecheck for the Black Bears. Almost send the defender, Don Carter Jr., into the official in the far corner. They're trying to pick it out. Puck is loose and available. Seawolves skate away with it. And now Richardson tries to clear. It hit a body on the way through, and Carter will just turn it around. Coleman can't corral it. That will allow the Black Bears to get set up partially on the forecheck. Errant pass by Keller, and this one comes all the way down. This is an early icing against the Seawolves. Here, 19:25 up on the clock. And the Black Bears will change following the icing while Mississippi cannot. Romikers, Oliveri, and Thompson get out onto the ice here. Oliveri with an assist already tonight on the Jesse Anderson goal, as does Dale Dion. Gavin Yates scored at the beginning of the contest before our first media timeout. Dan Stone had the only assist as of right now on that one. Mississippi does a good job. They clear the zone after winning the faceoff. Shot from Keller sails high above the crossbar but stays in play. Emery tries to poke it along the wall. It gets knocked back over to the top of the blue line and stolen away by Thompson. Thompson along with Oliveri, far side. Now Oliveri has it. Shaves up the ice, fires. Perron makes the save. Rebound swallowed up as well. So 2 quick chances right there from Oliveri, denied. And Binghamton will now change their players, as does Mississippi, as we are officially through the first minute of the second period. Only time the Black Bears and Seawolves will face off this season is this weekend. This is game 2 of 3. Mississippi came up to Binghamton last year for 2 games. And the year before, Mississippi came to Binghamton twice. It was the second weekend of the season. And then one time down here at the Coast Coliseum. Now the Black Bears are 1-0-1 all time in this building, picking up their first road victory against Mississippi last night, 5-1. Previously, they had lost in 2023, 6-5. Shot from distance. Egbert came out of his net to challenge. And this one's just poked all the way back out into the neutral zone. And now banked off the wall. This is Curtis Hansen throwing it into the opposite corner. Wholesale change here for the Seawolves, as Stone will just calmly give it away for Gavin Yates to start his engine. Yates crosses over one line. Now 2 before he gives it away to Henry. Touch pass ahead to Bond. And played around to the wall to the opposite side. Mississippi cannot clear it. Don't have enough muster on that to get it off the wall. Yates is able to take it away from the opposition, but unfortunately has to clear the neutral zone as the puck came outside the blue line. Stone will just slap it on ahead, and they're going to let the Black Bears, let the Seawolves just dump it right back in. And the Black Bears will say, thank you very much. We'll take it when you give it to us. So now Fletcher carries through the middle of the ice over to Yates, far side. Yates tries to drag into the middle, denied. And now Mississippi comes away the other way. Pekarchek going out wide. Trailman shot, bar down and scored. Mississippi's on the board, and it's a 1-goal game. They hit the Trailman in transition. And it looks like Tanner Coleman has his second goal of the season, leading the way for Mississippi. Well, Seawolves on the board. Now getting the crowd revitalized here. Mississippi had an early goal last night in the second period as well. Time of the goal, 2 minutes and 33 seconds for Tanner Coleman at even strength. All 3 goals tonight have come at even strength, as the Seawolves now find themselves on the board in period number 2 for the second straight night. Fletcher tries to put the puck out of the zone. It's held in temporarily by Iha, but he will turn it over to his opposite number. And Clark tipped on by Sirota. Now Clark comes back in. Perrant makes the save, cleaned up by Keller. Behind the cage, it looks like it could be a one-and-done trip for the Black Bears this time around, and looks like it is. Keller cuts in towards the middle. Played out wide, looking for Barr. Barr's only able to get a stick to it. Barr, the 40-year-old, playing in the lineup tonight for the Seawolves, still has the captaincy C on his chest. And a shot from the blue line, caught by Egbert. Bounce back save for Nolan there. Not going to let it rattle him. 11 shots on goal now for Mississippi. Check that, make it 12. Black Bears now with 20. We're in a 1-goal game here. Defensive zone draw for the Black Bears as they send Austin Thompson, Scott Romikers, and Don Oliveri out. Oliveri will line up wide. See if Romikers can win this one back cleanly into the corner. And Romikers wins it cleanly back to his defender, and Weber doesn't have enough to get it out of the zone. Turner, nice move to cut in towards the middle, but then the puck rolled off his tape. Romiker is able to intercept, and now the Black Bears will come back the other way. Same side, chip in charge for Romikers, trying to find Oliveri on the pass, hit a Seawolf skate on the way through, and Mississippi doing the smart play there, just elect a punt, send this one back all the way to Weber. So now Weber outlets it ahead for Thompson, finds Oliveri bench side wide open, but unfortunately for Don, hops over his tape. Emery trying to keep the play alive at pinball and around. Can a guy in a white jersey find it? Yes, he can. Oliveri now trying to find Thompson. Mississippi doing a good job of getting 6 just enough in the way in the passing lanes for the Black Bears to make what looks like to be some errant passes. Now Emery inside his own blue line will play it off the penalty box door. Ahead for Steffen, touches up, but the play is offside at the line because his skates were in front of the blue line. 15:44 left to go here. And Black Bears will change. Get Yates and Henry out there with Steffen, and they're also send Bond and Stone out to the red line as well. Mississippi just changing one player for the time being. Bartlett will come off the face-off win, comes in, breakaway, Egbert able to get in the way, it rolled off his tape. Hooking is the call though. Looks like no penalty shot, but it will be a Mississippi power play here. So hooking is the call, and it's going to be Dakota Bond who sits down. So Dakota Bond takes the second penalty of the night for the Black Bears, third in the game overall. Might have been a hooking that saves the goal. It rolled off the tape of the forward charging in. I believe it was Colby Audette charging in from the far side. So Mississippi's power play, which has struggled all year, has an opportunity now to throw that out the window and tie this game. Puck is pushed behind the net of Egbert, and here just watch the big pile up in the corner occur. Black Bears do a good job of getting this one off the glass and down the all the way down the ice as Bond sits down for hooking. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill back out on the ice for Coach Sherwood. He sends Josh Fletcher and Austin Thompson to start this PK. Stone and Anderson on the blue line. Audette will try to play it around the wall, get to it first, he does. Play it back to the opposite side for the goal scorer in Coleman. Ross Bartlett plays it up to a vacated blue line, but then the Seawolves do recover in the nick of time. Crowd trying to come alive here, give the team in blue a spark. Cross-ice pass over to Audette. Shot in a save made by Egbert. Egbert tracked it the whole way across the ice, makes the save on the power play for the Seawolves, and keeps this game in favor of the Black Bears for the time being. 14:42 left to go here. First time out of the second period, brought to you by United Healthcare. We're back with you after this.
Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017. Great music, world headlines every hour, and weather from meteorologist Mark Torello. Local personalities Doug Mosier, Rich Birdsall, Tanya, Heather Black, and Jerry James. 100% local. Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017.
Welcome back in, everybody. United Healthcare second period. Black Bears are on a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the second time tonight. In between that media timeout, Coach Sherwood tapped Kyle Steffen, Chris Mott, Dale Dion, and Dan Weaver to come over the boards. And they have 69 seconds left to kill off on the hooking minor for Dakota Bond. Puck is dropped and it's pushed over to the corner. Weaver wins the first board battle. Dion trying to win the second. Pushed further up on the wall, closer towards the blue line. Black Bears able to clear. Steffen will just shoot it all the way down the ice. And Perrant will just set it up on a tee for Don Carter Jr. Here, carry it up through the neutral zone, drop it back. And now they are flying into the zone. Mississippi trying to get set up, look for their first power play goal of the weekend. It would be a big one right here. This one's pinballing around. Mott got to stick to it. Weaver on the backhand, able to go between the legs of Keller, who wasn't expecting the clear to come from Weaver. I believe he thought Steffen was going to fire it immediately. Black Bears get a line change as they get three new bodies out there. Dan Weaver, the lone man, who has not come off yet on that last change. Cross ice, can Fletcher intercept? He cannot. This one's poked back out into the neutral zone. Stone will just play it off the bench. Fletcher ahead for Clark. Hit a defender on the way through, and looks like the Black Bears are going to get a little lucky here. Oh, no, they say no icing. So Weber will just shoot it all the way down. Bond returns. Penalty time is up, and the Black Bears kill off another penalty on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. But look out, 5-on-5. Cutman, save made by Egbert off the pad of his glove. Sirota on the near side wall trying to get this puck out. He can, and now it's a 2-on-1. Fletcher comes out wide. He's got Clark on the far side. Stretch pass ahead to Clark. Shot off the bar. Held in, though, at the line by Stone. He'll shoot it all the way around the wall and top of the kick plate. Centering pass to the defender's skate. Back up to the blue line for Anderson. Chances revving up here in the second period. Stone over to Fletcher. Looked like he was heading off for a line change. Luckily for the Black Bears, not too many men that time. Anderson shot blocked by Bartlett. Opposite number, and Bartlett able just to whack it down to Anderson and get off for a line change. Binghamton changing right now as well. Stone crosses back over the line, though. Quick re-entry for Binghamton, the fastest team in the league. And now Jalankis will turn it over to Sirota. Linesman says no offsides. Romakers was camped out in front of the net. So if Thompson could have got to that loose puck, had a man unguarded right on the doorstep. Stone fires a wrist shot, and that one's going to sail into the crowd. Out of play. 12:15 left to go here in the period. Black Bears kill off the penalty thanks to Nolan Egbert making a couple of great saves and a couple of good clears by Dan Weber and Kyle Steffen as well. Taking a timeout? No, excuse me, we're not taking a timeout. We already did. So we're back to 5-on-5. Mississippi officially 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Mott lines up to center this face-off in Romaker's spot. And now, face-off was won by Mississippi. Oliveri trying to find Thompson, who was still skating in the center ice face-off circle. Second opportunity for the Black Bears here. Emery gets around the first defender, gets around the second, skates in, but could not get around the third. But Emery does a good job of drawing contact, and we got another penalty. This one against the Seawolves. And now the Black Bears are going on their second power play of the night. So Justin Barr, guilty of the hook in period number 2. Time of the penalty is 8 minutes and 6 seconds. Stone, Clark, Romakers, Sirota, and Anderson. That's Jesse Anderson. Here for the Black Bears, D-to-D passing. Clark will carry it out wide. Anderson touch pass over for Romakers. Shot, hit a defender. Coleman takes the pain and then tries to play it off the wall and clear. It's held in beautifully by Clark. Saucer pass now into the face-off circle for Sirota. Looking for everybody to get their spacing. Romakers is the man in the middle. Stone's lurking around on the far side of the ice. Anderson carries up high. Now Sirota down low. Binghamton starts the rotation. Stone fires. Slap shot. Bounces off the wall. And it'll fall harmlessly to Pazarchik's stick. Tried to go short-handed, but Stone recovered in the nick of time. Romakers not able to receive that pass cleanly. Does go off his skate, though, so no icing for Binghamton. Smith able to clear, and this one will come all the way down behind Nolan Egbert. Almost halfway through this penalty for the Seawolves. It's Justin Barr again for hooking. Binghamton now rolls out the first unit without CJ Stubbs tonight, as they were for essentially the entire game last night. Smith lost the stick. Yates comes in, rings one off the outside of the iron. So essentially 5 on 3.5. Steffen, touch pass, goes wide from Yates. Oliveri keeps it in. Smith still can't get a stick. They got somebody waiting at the end of the boards for it. Centering pass, again off defender stick. Oliveri fires, hit a defender out in front. It was Eha. Smith tries to clear it with his skate soccer style. He cannot. Binghamton doing a good job of keeping it in. Yates shot fired, and then Perrant will make the save. And now Smith will be able to go and change. Binghamton with a couple of good looks right there, but just no one able to hammer home. Shots on goal are 21-14, favoring the Black Bears. However, in the frame, Mississippi out shooting the Black Bears 4-3. Barr has 18 seconds left to serve. So if a face-off win for the Black Bears like Stefan does right there, could lead to one more set, but it will hop the stick up on, so Binghamton will have to re-enter the zone one more time. 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Yates out wide, fires over the crossbar, stays in place. Stefan, near side overload on the right side of the ice. Now Oliveri comes in, and Perrant will make the save, doesn't bite first. Barr returns, and Black Bears are 0 for 2 on the man advantage here tonight, just like the Seawolves. And this is exactly where the penalties finished last night here. We're halfway home in the second period. We're taking time out. Come back with more. It's a 2-1 contest in favor of Binghamton. Back with you after these messages.
The Black Bears will be back in town to take on the Columbus River Dragons on January 31st at 7 p.m. Make sure to grab your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com. We can't wait to see you there. Make plans to come out and have a good time with the Binghamton Black Bears next time at Hully's for the Good Times with Coach show on Tuesday, February 4th at 6 p.m. Join myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brandon Sherwood, along with some of the Black Bears players as we recap the Mississippi road trip and get you ready for a long stand of home games for the Black Bears. Come out again on February 4th at Tully's and have a good time with the Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. That was our under 10 media timeout. 9:55 left to go here in the second period. Black Bears and Seawolves squaring off for the second time this season. Binghamton won last night by a final score of 5-1. They're up 2-1 right now. Oh, you folks didn't miss it, but Weaver with a bottle toss over to Dylan Konechny and hit Dylan square in the chest, right in the breadbasket, and it bounced right back onto the ice. That will not show up in the stat sheet tonight, but it was pretty funny to look at. Now the Seawolves come back into the zone. This is Keller trying to find Jelenkis ahead of the play. Knocked away by Chris Mott. Now Sirota comes through the middle of the ice. Nice little toe drag move by Sirota. Backhander denied by Perrant. And Weaver gets over to the loose puck, pinching in on the far side now. Starting and stopping down low. 61 will reverse it over for Sirota behind the cage. Trying to settle it down and make sure the puck is flat. Sirota carries up high. He's marked, passes intercepted, and then the Seawolves able to just punch it back out into the neutral zone. Partial change now for the home squad. Nice move by Clark to get around one defender. He finds Mott in stride. Shot off the pad, maybe looking for a pass. Rebounds available, and it falls harmlessly into the corner. Sirota down low for Clark. He's sealed off by Carter. And now Mississippi will escape harm. Keller through the middle of the ice. Tries to find Coleman on the far side. Beautiful intercept by Weaver, and that's been the name of the game this weekend, folks. Seawolves just giving the puck right back to the Black Bears. So now this one's dumped in. Audette down low, crunched in by Dion. Stays up on his feet, keeps his feet moving, and able to find Stefan off the wall. Black Bears will skate away. Anderson and Henry cross over the line, plays onside. Henry toe drag release, save made. Somebody lost their stick in the process. Looked like it was one of the Mississippi defenders. Looks like it was Brendan Hussey. And this one played up to the top of the circles for Yates. Yates finds the open man down low in Henry. Looks like Bartlett having a hard time standing up. Maybe his edges are a little dull right now and looks to be okay. Finds his balance as Yates will work a two-man game down low with Stefan. Advantage size Stefan. Back up to the point. Anderson slaps it down low for Henry. Turnaround bid, sells wide. Can this one stay in the zone? Dion says yes, it can. Her cycle it down low for Yates now. Far side of the screen. Yates trying to locate the puck. Her finds Stefan, but it'll hop over the stick of Kyle. And now this one finally just poked back out through the neutral zone. Mississippi will get a partial change. And Henry just took Bartlett's stick that was, let's just say, caught between his legs and shoved it back into the defensive zone. So, now this one is on the tape of Jesse Anderson, marked by Dalton Anderson. Stone will go cross eyes to Yates. That's always a safe play. And Yates will use a legal pick from Steffen, who's going off for a line change to skate in. He's separated from the puck. You can tell physicality ramping up here in the second period. Mississippi trying to bait the Black Bears into maybe getting into an altercation, but looks like no one's taken the bait so far. Bond's wrist shot elevates high above the bar. Oliveri has it over-skated, and now Seawolves finally able to get it out. They try to press on, 3-on-2. Plays on sides, Hippolyte Smith. Not able to get around Dakota Bond. If the Black Bears hurry, it's a 3-on-1. Gates crosses over the line with Bond. Trail man was Romakers, but it doesn't matter either way. Dakota Bond back in the score sheet. 7th goal of the season for the league leader in assists. Puts one in the back of the net. And now the Black Bears have reclaimed a 2-1 lead. Or excuse me, 3-1 lead, a 2-goal advantage. Time of the goal is 15:25. Dakota Bond from Gavin Yates. I was so focused on the trail man and identifying that Scott Romakers was in the play that Gavin Yates had already passed it across to Dakota Bond. Bond makes a move to the backhand, beats the goaltender on the glove side. And now Binghamton has their 3rd goal of the night. Ross Bartlett with a whack at Scott Romakers at the center ice faceoff circle. And this is what we talked about. Looks like those two are already having a discussion. This might be a quick start and stop of the clock, folks. We'll wait and see. Oh, looks like we're good to go. How about that? See, talking things out sometimes solves the best problems. This one wrapped in as Bond will intercept. And now Oliveri cross size looking for Thompson. Plays on side off the skate. Romakers whacking at it. Thompson takes it out in front, cleans up the trash, and the Black Bears score just like that in a span of 12 seconds. 2 goals for the Black Bears. Touch passing in the offensive zone for Binghamton. And Thompson cashes in his 22nd goal of the year. So Binghamton's goals have come in bunches here tonight. Oh, excuse me, time of the last goal was 13:25. This goal is also 13:37. Math sometimes, guys, is hard. So 13:47 it looks like. So now Sirota has the puck. And Weaver will just fire it in. And look out into the bench, Oliveri and Dylan Konechny. This one goes right off the glass. And that one came in a little hot. Got to keep your eyes on the puck at all times, especially in this arena. No safety nets behind the goals. Got to be locked in the entire time. Black Bears locked in right now. They lead by 3 shots on goal, or 27-14, favoring the Black Bears. Fletcher and Richardson line up to do battle, and now Clark has it on his stick. Clark comes into the zone, and he'll just shoot it around the wall to the far side for Fletcher and Weber to communicate on who's going to play the puck. They're trying to seal off Fletcher, but he's doing a good job of keeping his skates moving, making life difficult for the Seawolves defense. Sirota reverses it back down to Fletcher, and then looking for Cam Clark on the feed. Stretch pass ahead for Keller, one-on-one against Weber. Keller's shot, save made by Egbert outside of his crease, and folks, he was a good 2 feet, maybe a yard out of his crease. Being up this high in the broadcast booth, you can really get a sense for how the entire play develops. And you can see the positioning for every player out on the ice, and Egbert was a good 2 feet outside the crease when he made that save. We know Eggy likes to come out, challenge. It takes away the opponent's angle. A little bit of a different style than McAnanamaw plays, who won last night's contest, and that obviously has worked in favor of the Black Bears. McAnanamaw has 16 wins this season, and Egbert has 10, looking for his 11th. Best tandem in the league in terms of wins. Sirota now with it. Play it back up to the line for Weber. Emery blew a tire at the blue line, and now her comeback. Penalty called against Emery, 2-on-1. Holding for a shot, it hits Weber. Still available. Delayed sequence, 6-on-5. This one will come out into the neutral zone. Before the Black Bears get back on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill, we will have a TV timeout. Bartlett comes across the line and then run into by Emerson Emery. Black Bears touch up the puck. Train was coming, and Emerson Emery said, "You better get off the tracks." Black Bears will have a man sitting down. Third penalty of the night against the Black Bears. We will take a TV timeout with the team. We're back with you after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Now it looks like they found some sweethearts of the game. 54 years of marriage, so congratulations to that couple. Sweethearts of the game here in Mississippi. They asked the gentleman, what's the key to a happy marriage? And he said, very simple sentence, doing what I'm told. And that got the crowd going. So big congrats to that couple. 54 years of marriage. Should be celebrated all the time. Black Bears looking to do a little bit of celebrating here if they can find another goal. They've already scored twice here in the second period. Maybe they can make it 3. They are on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill, though, as Emerson Emery has a penalty for slashing. Shot from distance is blocked by Dion. And now Anderson finds Thompson for the loose puck. Thompson doesn't see anybody breaking out of the zone, so he'll just do the smart play and glide it down the length of the ice. PK so far tonight, 2 for 2, looking to make it 3 for 3. Bartlett comes in. Got around Dion, flying poke check from Egbert, sails high, but the rebound is knocked in. Black Bears thought they were getting a whistle for the collision with the netminder. But as it stands now, Mississippi has scored on the power play and cut the lead down to 2. So the initial shot, I believe, saved by Egbert as he ramped off his stick into the glass, and while he was trying to recover, Mississippi able to put the puck in the back of the net. It's a power play goal, first one of the weekend for Mississippi, first one of the season series, and it is a 4-2 game here, back down to a 2-goal lead for the Black Bears. See if this line has anything to say about it. Bond now will skate in, fire, hit a defender in front of the net, and just dump it in down low. So now, another penalty coming up here against the Black Bears. And see if Mississippi can inch a little bit closer. And Kyle Steffen headed to the penalty box. So third penalty of the period for the Black Bears. They're going to say high sticking, and they're going to give it a double minor. So Kyle Steffen could see the rest of the period sitting down in the penalty box. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes and 14 seconds. So a big kill coming up here for the Black Bears. Down Kyle Steffen. Already has a goal tonight. No, excuse me, had a goal last night. Fletcher lines up for a very important draw here. And he does an excellent job of boxing out the centerman. Black Bears are able to clear. And this one will come all the way down to Perrant. So now Don Carter Jr. trying to outlet the puck. And the Seawolves will come up the middle of the ice. So Coleman picks up his second point of the night. Stuff opportunity. Egbert makes the save and then gets the whistle as Mississippi gets a couple of whacks at it there. I believe they've given the goal to Lucas Pikarczyk. Number 27. Assist went to 77, Ross Bartlett. And 55, Tanner Coleman. Black Bears penalty was Kyle Steffen, a 4-minute double minor for high sticking. Binghamton trying to fight for this loose puck right now, and Josh Fletcher says enough trying to stick handle. I'm just going to elevate this one out. Bond flying the zone, lone man in, almost banked it in off a defender. Here in a 2-goal game, 4-2 Black Bears lead. The Black Bears want to kill off the double minor fully. Kyle Steffen will start the penalty box, or start in the penalty box in the next period. Short-handed opportunity right now for the Black Bears as Anderson's at the top of the blue line. D-to-D with Stone. Stone fires, and it goes off the stick of the forward up high, Dalton Anderson. So Mississippi content to take a little bit of time here because they know they have plenty of power play seconds left to go. 2:40 left to go in the double minor to Kyle Steffen. Cross-ice pass looking for Carter Jr. And Egbert able to direct it away. That looked like it was intended to be a pass and ended up being a shot on goal. So sometimes life just works that way. Dion sends a man down to the ice. That's his second big hit of the period. But Carter cannot hold the puck in at the blue line. Mississippi's going to be forced to touch up and regroup. Bartlett not too happy with his teammates taking their time on the far side in front of the bench changing. He wanted to enter the zone a little bit quicker. That allows Romikers to get into a board battle down low with it as it's played back up to the line. This is Carter. And now Bartlett. 3 players on the near side at the wall. Anderson trying to poke it out. Carter, though, holds it in for a split second, but then comes back into the zone. It's an offside in a delayed sequence. Now Weber has plenty of time. And here just shoot it all the way down the ice to Perrant, who just direct traffic. He doesn't want to come out and play it. So it looked like one of the dasher stickers came off the wall, and the referee's actually picking that up right now, making sure it doesn't get in the way. Black Bears doing a good job of playing keep away right now with it. And Weber will just dump it in from the red line. Go off for a line change. The first penalty in the double minor is already over, so Mississippi drops down to 1 for 4. 1 minute left to go here in the frame. Seawolves still threatening, looking to make this a 1-goal affair. They have it down low, out wide, trying to find their 3rd goal of the contest and period. Pikarczyk now calling for it, looking for his second. He's got it all alone, top of the blue line, try to go cross ice, stolen away by Clark, trying to find his college teammate in Mott to go the other way, but getting it out will work just as good here with 30 seconds left to go. Bond whacking at it. It'll pinball around. They leave a man open down low. That's Curtis Hansen. Stolen away by Stone. And Clark in stride has it far side in front of the bench. 2-on-2 for the Black Bears shorthanded. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Finishing off, 10 seconds left to go here in the period. Final chance. Audette tries a toe drag move outside in a kick save made by Egbert. Played up high to Keller, but Stone gets there first, and he will clear. And that is the end of tonight's second period. Black Bears score a pair of goals, but on the other side of things, so does Mississippi as well. It is a 4-2 advantage for the Black Bears. Black Bears have led by as many as 3 tonight. Binghamton has scored all of their goals in bunches, in pairs of 2s. And then sandwiched in between are some Mississippi goals as well. 1 on the power play and 1 at even strength. 1 special teams goal this weekend so far. It belongs to the Seawolves. We're going to take a timeout, come back, update you on the out-of-town scoreboard. All the games should be underway now in the FPHL, if my calculations are correct. Take a look at the stat sheet, talk about the period, and get you ready for the final 20 minutes. Back with you after these messages for the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, second period edition.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Come check out the newly redesigned Grand Monarch Apartments. Luxury boutique living. Located in the heart of the Tri-Cities, Grand Monarch offers luxury boutique living and should be your new home. With just 24 units, creating a quiet, homey feeling with an emphasis on service and responsiveness to all of your needs. With 1, 2, or 3 bedroom plans, give them a call and find out more information today at 347-915-3560. The Black Bears will be back in town to take on the Columbus River Dragons on January 31st at 7 p.m. Make sure to grab your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com. We can't wait to see you there. Make plans to come out and have a good time with the Binghamton Black Bears next time at Tully's for the Good Times with Coach show on Tuesday, February 4th at 6 p.m. Join myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brandon Schobert, along with some of the Black Bears players as we recap the Mississippi road trip and get you ready for a long stand of home games for the Black Bears. Come out again on February 4th at Tully's and have a good time with the Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, take 2 here. As the Black Bears and Seawolves doing battle for the second time this weekend. Scoring was even in the second period, 2 goals apiece. Mississippi got the first one, then Black Bears got the second and third, and the Seawolves grabbed the last one of the frame as well. Shots on goal in the frame, only 9 for the Black Bears and 10 for Mississippi. So for the first time this weekend, Mississippi outshoots Binghamton in a frame. Game total 27 for Binghamton, 20 for the Seawolves as we get set here for third period action. Mississippi did score a power play goal. It was on their 3rd power play of the night, and they have 14 seconds of a double minor still remaining here tonight when we start the 3rd period. Black Bears are 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Mississippi is 1 for 4. That certainly helped out the Seawolves' case, as the only power play goal of the entire series was scored by the Seawolves here. Just making sure I have it right in my scorebook here. Live journalism for everybody. And it is Lucas Pakarchik's 2nd goal of the season, power play goal. Only playing in his 6th game of the year. Assist going to Ross Bartlett and Tanner Coleman. Unfortunately, live stats not updating right now on the computer, so I just have to trust my eyesight from very far away that this is, in fact, the correct way to read that goal. So, Pekarczyk gets the power play goal from Bartlett and Coleman. That's the final goal of the period. Unfortunately, did not get the time of the goal written down. So we were trying to update you on that as the period goes along. Take a time out. We're coming back with more on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Fill you in on what's going on the out-of-town scoreboard after these messages.
Stop on over to Wendy's to get your game day breakfast, offering countless delicious options, including the brand new Wendy's English Muffins. Grab a sausage or bacon, egg and cheese English muffin for breakfast in the morning. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast. Just like Bingo the Black Bear at participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours. Don't waste another day or weekend doing laundry. Clean Hamper is your locally owned and operated laundry service center serving all of Broome County. Clean Hamper services include wash and fold, specialty cleaning, stain and spot removal, hang dry, and ironing services too. Families, busy singles, seniors, and students all love Clean Hamper. Schedule laundry pickup and delivery online anytime, or simply drop off and pick up your laundry at our facility. Learn more at cleanhamper.com and take 20% off your first order.
All about you make me think of good things.
Good day.
Like calming tempers down.
Good day.
And passing them around.
So stand up and cheer. Look back to the beer.
Good thing.
Share a good-natured Canadian Pilsner.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
The Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra holds its 10th annual Mac and Cheese Fest on Thursday, February 13th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Doubletree Hotel in downtown Binghamton. This all-you-can-eat fundraiser features mac and cheese offerings from 24 local restaurants. Patrons and celebrity judges will choose the winner of the Best Mac and Cheese title and other culinary awards. Tickets can be purchased at bingmacfest.com or by calling 607-723-3931. All proceeds go towards the programming of the Binghamton Philharmonic Orchestra.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that? A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports Browse, Ride, and Buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. While we were away, was able to finally get the league website to pop back up. Time of the last goal from Mississippi, since we were talking about the stats last time, 15:51, and they only have Ross Bartlett in as the goal scorer. They announced something different, but it is still a power play goal at 15:51 and makes the score 4-2, still in favor of the Black Bears. It's Mississippi's second goal of the period, but just keeping everybody honest at home for those who are stat keeping here in tonight's contest. But also for those of people who want to pay attention to what's going on across the FPHL tonight, got a couple of games that have gotten out of hand and a couple that are still razor thin. So let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here tonight. Carolina handling the Hockey Club Venom. They're up 5-0 in the third period. In the second period, Danbury up 7-1 against Watertown. Athens and Columbus still no score in the third period. Columbus are the next opponents for the Black Bears Friday and Saturday night next weekend. You can still get your tickets at BinghamtonBlackBears.com. Welcome the team back. Make sure they got a packed out house. 2-for-1 beers on Friday night on January 31st. Hard to believe we're almost already a month into 2025. Time flies when you're having fun. Blue Ridge in a 1-0 hockey game against the Monroe Moccasins. Now, the Bobcats were up 3-1 last night against the Moccasins and ended up losing that game in overtime. So the Bobcats will try to build on that one-goal lead that they have down in Louisiana. Motor City and Port Huron tied at 1 in Port Huron tonight at McMarran Place. And the Dashers and Zydeco scoreless in the first period. That game also being played at neutral site in Topeka. So no score yet between the Dashers and Zydeco in Kansas. Port Huron and Motor City tied at 1 apiece. Blue Ridge leads Monroe 1-0. Athens and Columbus still scoreless in the third period. Danbury handling Watertown 7-1. And Carolina up 5-0 over the Hockey Club Venom. We're taking time out, folks. Come back with more. Third period coming up after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Advancements in new clinical therapies are made possible by heroes like you. Velocity Clinical Research is looking for volunteers to participate in clinical research studies. Compensation is provided. There's a Velocity location near you on Old Vestal Road in Vestal. Learn more about participating and becoming a Velocity medical hero today.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
At Broadview, supporting your quest to be your best is why we're here. And it's personal. You already do your best to meet life's challenges. Try your best. You've got this. You see the best in others and lend a hand. Wherever you are on life's journey, helping you be your best is the reason we're here. Let's get started. Learn about becoming a Broadview member at broadviewfcu.com.
Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017. Great music, world headlines every hour, and weather from meteorologist Mark Torello. Local personalities Doug Mosier, Rich Birdsall, Tanya, Heather Black, and Jerry James. 100% local. Binghamton's Rock Hits Magic 1017.
Footwear for the whole family, Homer Men and Boys Store is the place to shop. In business since 1951, our woman-owned family business is known for treating their customers like family. And there's nothing more important to us than backing every sale with friendly service. Come visit us to see the largest pair of jeans in the world. Come see what we have for you.
All about you.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Come check out the newly redesigned Grand Monarch Apartments. Luxury boutique living. Located in the heart of the Tri-Cities, Grand Monarch offers luxury boutique living and should be your new home. With just 24 units, creating a quiet, homey feeling with an emphasis on service and responsiveness to all of your needs. With 1, 2, or 3 bedroom plans, give them a call and find out more information today at 347-915-3560.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight on the broadcast channel. Black Bears and Sea Wolves doing battle for the second time this season. Two teams who, just to be quite honest, calling a spade, different sides of the spectrum in terms of the standings. Black Bears are on one end of it, top of the entire league, and Mississippi is near a dead bottom. They are bottom in the Continental Division. Next 4 games, including tonight, are against Continental Division opponents. They have one more contest here in Mississippi before they head home on Monday. And then they'll welcome the Columbus River Dragons in next weekend, Friday and Saturday. So 5 straight games against quote-unquote the tougher division. And I know I'm not on camera tonight, folks, but you have to take my word for it that I did the air quote sign. Black Bears will take on the Blue Ridge Bobcats and the Carolina Thunderbirds in the month of March. 3 games against the Bobcats down in Blue Ridge in Whiffle, Virginia, just outside of Roanoke. I say just outside like it's about an hour drive. And then the Carolina Thunderbirds come back for the only matchup of the entire season between last year's Commissioner Cup finalists as the third period gets underway here. So Binghamton will also travel to Athens in the second to last series of the entire season. That'll be a Wednesday-Thursday matchup, rare midweek game here for the Black Bears. Not too many of them this season. That'll be in April on the 2nd and 3rd. This is Henry with the puck here on January 25th. He centers up, hit a defender skate out in front, and then now coming back the other way, Bartlett could be a 2-on-1. Bartlett tries to back in one around Bond, but her have none of it, like the Canadian province, and then given a rough ride, but partially already falling down was Pekarczyk. Now Yates will cross over the line, and we have a whistle behind the play. And Bond is slow to get up. He was the one who threw the hit. Now the Black Bears will surround Dakota Bond, who's slow to get up. His partner Dan Stone, netminder Nolan Egbert, and assistant captain Gavin Yates picking up Dakota's stick. Athletic training staff making their way out onto the ice right now to attend to Dakota, who has still not managed to get up on his feet. We're going to take a timeout here. Step aside, we'll come back more with an update after this.
The Black Bears will be back in town to take on the Columbus River Dragons on January 31st at 7 p.m. Make sure to grab your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com. We can't wait to see you there. Make plans to come out and have a good time with the Binghamton Black Bears next time at Hully's for the Good Times with Coach show on Tuesday, February 4th at 6 p.m. Join myself, Brooks Hill, head coach Brandon Sherwood, along with some of the Black Bears players as we recap the Mississippi road trip and get you ready for a long stand of home games for the Black Bears. Come out again on February 4th at Tully's and have a good time with the Black Bears.
While we were away, everybody, Dakota Bond able to get up to one knee, and now he's attempting to get up on his 2 feet. He is, and he's able to skate off. He's assisted by Gavin Yates and Dan Stone. Leaned over a little bit, but he is now skating off on his own power. He skates directly towards the bench, and we're going to see if Coach Sherwood directs him to go towards the locker room. But it looks like Dakota's going to stay put on the bench for the time being. And training staff from Mississippi also making their way onto the Black Bears bench as well. So Dakota Bond getting checked on right now here as we get back here to the 3rd period. Just a couple of seconds have run off the clock here. We're still within the first minute of the frame. 19:11 left to go here. So we have a neutral zone draw here just outside the penalty box area. now this one's going to be shot around the wall. Over to Turner. Turner finds an open man in front of his own cage. This is Anderson off the wall. It'll elude Smith. Bounce back out into the neutral zone, and here come the Black Bears. Yates crosses in over the line, cuts in towards the middle. No quarter given by Anderson, but Dion joins the rush and is able to get the puck into the corner for Stefan to pick it up. So the Black Bears possession stays alive for the time being. Henry takes it away from Turner down low. Henry's blind backhander, more like a hope and a prayer here on Faith and Family Night. Gets intercepted, and the Seawolves try to collect it. This is Anderson on the backhand, comes in, shoveling it towards Egbert's net, and Nolan will make the save. And now Henry skating away with it. He's got Anderson joining him, 2-on-2. Henry out wide while his team completes a line change. Here go all the way across the ice. It hit Audette's stick on the way through. Thompson trying to stick handle around Bartlett. But Romikers knocked down to the ice just for a temporary second. Plays it around the wall, and this one will now find the stick of Eha. And here correct on the stretch pass to Pekarczyk. Pekarczyk now shoved into the wall by Anderson. It's down low. We were able to get a stick on him, but the Seawolves had a man on the far side. Coleman holding for a wrist shot. Deflected high above the crossbar. Weaver Romikers give a chase to it. And Weaver's going to pick it off the kick plate and go a stretch pass ahead to Thompson. Partial break. Thompson comes in to fire, and Perrant will make the save. Aaron Thompson hunting for his first. Nope. Excuse me, it'd be his second. He already has 2 tonight. Looking for his second right there. It was Sirota last night who had 2 goals. That's what I was thinking of. We'll go with that. Zach Sirota looking for his second goal. Second multi-goal game of the season. He needs to find his first right here. Face-off pushed into the corner. Fletcher and Sirota trying to work the 2-man game on the far side of your screen. Bringing it off the wall. Fletcher corrals it, trying to find Emery. Gets it back. Emery fires, and that one gets deflected off a defender. I believe off his goal. Now Weber, glove I should say, will shoot it right off a defender's skate and comes back out into the neutral zone here as we approach 3 minutes gone in the third period. Weber gets around the first man. Out wide, shot, kick save made by Perrant. Black Bears keep it in. Emery fires into the mixer. It's still available. Top of the crease. They fight for it, and Mississippi's the team that comes out with it. Seawolves come in now, 1-on-2. Keller takes a look over towards the bench, throws a backhander that Egbert will make the save. We're hang on and have a stoppage at 16:49. Keller just throws the backhander on target as his team was changing forwards for the time being. Big thanks to everybody hanging out with us. Got a whistle, and now fresh bodies out on the ice. And Stone tries to clear. It's a takeaway temporarily by Mississippi, and then a giveaway by the Seawolves as well as the Black Bears grab it right back. Teams fighting for control of the puck right now here early in the period. It's a 2-goal contest, and Mississippi trails 4-2. Now, Hippolyte Smith out wide, had the only goal yesterday for Mississippi in a 5-1 loss for the Seawolves. Black Bears picked up another win, 27 on the year. Now Stefan flies into the zone. He gets around Anderson. Down low near the goal line, low angle. Nobody there to center up with. Yates now behind the cage. Turnaround shot denied by Perrant. Mott tries to knock it down. Stefan sees it pinball. He tries to bank it in off the netminder. Mississippi tries to clear off a slap shot attempt. Held in by the Black Bears. Stone loads the cannon. Goes right into a defender. I think it's Eha. And then Yates, excellent bat out of midair to keep the play alive. Stone's pass intercepted. And then it's a breakaway now for Bartlett against Egbert. Bartlett comes in and denied by Egbert. Stone on the doorstep. Nolan Egbert. A dandy save on the breakaway. Egbert's best save of the night, robbing Bartlett on a breakaway. keeping this a 2-goal game and keeping momentum on the side of the Black Bears. Now Thompson will dig it out of the corner, go cross ice. Won't connect with Oliveri, but they're going to say it hopped actually into the Black Bears bench for a split second. So a neutral zone draw here coming up with 15:24 left to go. 23 shots on goal for the Seawolves, 32 for the Black Bears here tonight. (8:10) Central Time, 9:10 back home in Binghamton. Game played an hour earlier than last night. And so a false start on the face-off. And now Anderson with the puck. Romaker's won it cleanly back. Binghamton doing a better job tonight in the face-off circle. One thing Tyson Kirkby contributes very much about for the Black Bears, even though he leads the league in stats, in goals and assists. And penalty here coming up against the Black Bears again. Dion will touch up. 15:02 left to go. And before Perron could get over to the bench, Binghamton will end the delayed penalty sequence. Thompson is going to sit down. And the Seawolves are going to go back onto the power play. Remember, Steffen was in the penalty. Actually, I forgot, Steffen was in the penalty box. Binghamton killed off that penalty. They killed off the double minor, and now this is the first penalty of the third period. This is Austin Thompson for slashing at 4:58 of the frame. In 2 seconds, we'll have a whistle for a media timeout. Fletcher, Steffen the forwards, Emery and Weber the defensemen. Or see if we get an update on Dakota Bond as the night progresses. Bartlett with the puck, he's knocked off the puck, and Steffen skates away with it, shorthanded. Steffen goes between his legs looking for Fletcher, got a stick on it, but Perron able to make the save, so the Black Bears do a good job of grabbing a shorthanded opportunity, moving the puck from one end of the ice to the other, and getting to the next media timeout where they can reset and regroup. Dakota Bond is on the bench with all of his equipment on. I believe the training staff has made their way back to the Mississippi bench. We'll take a timeout, come back with more. Mississippi's on the power play for the next minute, 40 seconds.
Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital is proud to offer urgent care visits on Sundays between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This service is open for both clients and non-clients alike. If your pet is sick and your primary care vet isn't open, give them a call at 607-656-4285 or visit RomanAcresVet.com for more information.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears are on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the 6th time tonight. They are 4 for 5. So far, Mississippi now comes up the ice. It's Sam Turner, and Fletcher almost stole it away from Costello. Costello run into, and now Steffen with the puck center ice face-off circle. He's waiting for Clark to come onto the ice. Now it's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Clark comes in on the backhand shot, and that one punched away by Perron. Oh, Clark's had a couple of good opportunities here this weekend, but has come up empty-handed so far in the goal column. That would have been a shorthanded tally, the 12th of the season for the Black Bears that they're still hunting for. Bond back out there on the ice. That's absolutely great to see. I was also told that he had already been back out, but that's the first time my eyes saw him. Clark circling the net, thought he drew a high stick call. Referee says to play on, and then Clark doesn't like what he sees, so he'll just play keep away, come all the way back into his own end, and shoot this one all the way down. Vaughn retreats back to his own blue line with Dan Stone partnered up. Forwards now are Mott and Fletcher. This one will elude Fletcher as Mississippi comes into the offensive side. They try a thread pass. It's knocked down by Stone, and then he'll clear, and right off the scoreboard. I knew we were going to see it at some point this season, folks. I just thought it would be at home. Dan Stone hits the scoreboard. No points awarded for that. His clear goes so high, it disappears for a second. And I believe the puck deflected back over to the penalty box. So he hit that with some oomph on it. Mississippi will win this one back to the blue line. 12 seconds left to go in the Thompson minor. And this one will just elude the blue line where Turner is forced to pull it back. Thompson's up and ready to rejoin the play. And the door opens. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. But Black Bears are going to take another penalty here. Bench minor. Too many men on the ice. So just as Mississippi fails to convert on their 6th, they are gifted their 7th. Binghamton guilty of a bench minor here. 12:59. Time of this infraction. And it is a bench minor, so they're going to send Don Oliveri to serve. Don doesn't kill penalties, so no harm, no foul. Too many men against the Black Bears. Time of the penalty is 7:01. Black Bears will win the draw. Thompson, who just served the last 2-minute penalty for Binghamton, tries to clear. Stephen couldn't get it out. Extra possession for Mississippi here, but excellent stick by Dion. Knocking it back out to neutralize. 12:40 left to go here. Mississippi back on the power play for their 7th time here tonight. This one's stolen away by Stephen, and here just play it off the wall all the way down the ice. First 30 seconds of the contest, of the penalty rather, already evaporated. Turner skates through the middle of the ice, gets around Dion, backhander fought off by Egbert. Still available, top of the circles. Bartlett gets to it first. Now Turner back up top, top of the umbrella. Thompson's following him. One-timing bid floats wide. Egbert gets back to his crease and finds his post. Now Bartlett passes it looking for a backdoor deflection. Comes up empty-handed all the way back down to Perrant. Quick fire sale change for the Black Bears. 4 new players come flying out onto the ice. And then giveaway. Mott turnaround bid denied as Perrant missed it. All the Black Bears looking for an unopened present here. Mott staying with it as it's sent back down the length of the ice. This will kill more time, but the Black Bears were still oh so close to their 12th shorthanded goal of the season. Mott stole it away from the netminder, just couldn't get it to the post. Now skate race the other way, Clark and Don Carter Jr. Carter will win it, and now Pekarsik will try to enter the zone cleanly. He does. He'll go out wide, lose the handle on it as he got wide eyes looking for Nolan Egbert. Looking to make a shot on goal. Carter throws it towards the net, tipped on. Egbert makes the save, turnaround bid. Cleaned up by Clark. Played back up to the line for Richardson. Oliveri returns. Power play is over for the Seawolves. And this one elevated up into the air. Oliveri's ahead with Clark 2-on-1. Clark skates in. Goes back over to Oliveri, tries to whack at it. No shot on goal that time around for the Black Bears, but they do the important thing, killing off the penalty. Now played ahead. In Egbert's cage. Romakers lays a good legal check on Keller. And the Black Bears will come back the other way. This is Emery coming up the ice with it. He's got Oliveri's to his right. He'll give it up for Oliveri. Oliveri, turn over to Turner. Stretch pass going back the other way. This is Smith, 2-on-1. He's got a man on the far post. Believe it's Anderson, and Bond disrupts that scoring opportunity. Chances galore here for the Seawolves and the Black Bears in the middle of this 3rd period. Romaker skating away with it now. He's the first man in the zone. Backhand pass ahead to Thompson. Thompson trying to center up, looking for Romakers. Couldn't corral it. Bond fires, and it's tipped wide by Henry. Thompson now over to it. Her play it back into the corner for the kid. Henry starting and stopping down low, trying to use his balance as an advantage against Turner. Her reverse it around the wall for Romikers. Romikers has it below the goal line. He's looking for a friend to pass to. He's starting and stopping. Turner tries to clear, held in beautifully by a pinching Stone. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the third period. Black Bears looking for another goal here. Make their lead back up to 3. They won last night by 4. Right now the advantage is 2. Henry's with it, starting and stopping, stick handling in a phone booth, and unfortunately Kryptonite in the form of Sam Turner will come back the other way. Bartlett scissors one across. It'll hop the stick of Dan Stone over to Dakota Bond, and Bond looks to be good to continue on here tonight. Really couldn't tell that he was shaken up for a little bit. Makes the pass. Steffen cuts in. Power move. Shot denied by Perron in tight just above the crease. And now Henry still with the puck. He finds Yates. Yates cuts in on the backhander. Perron makes the save. Still available. Henry continues to whack at it. Referee says play on. I see the puck. Henry has it in control. Into the slot. A shot from Steffen rings the iron. Henry back over to Steffen. Denied again by Perron. Seawolves able to clear, but the Black Bears maintain control of the puck here. 2 golden opportunities for Steffen, just robbed on the doorstep by Perron in his FPHL debut. Keeping his team in it as best he can. Anderson brushed off the puck here, regained control, but it's poked back out to neutral ice from Costello. Played up to the wall, giveaway by the Black Bears, and Coleman and the Seawolves will come back the other way. 8 minutes left to go here in the third period. This is Keller dropping it back for Richardson. It's stolen away by 22, Cam Clark. He can't catch up to the loose puck in time. Sirota can, though, re-enter the zone. It's on the blue line. Clark will just peel it back. Black Bears will go backwards before they go forwards. European soccer style. Get the formation set and come up the ice together. Clark will give it away to Sirota. Now right back to Clark. He tries a give and go feed again. This time Seawolves will read the play. And they're just playing off the wall. 7:20 left to go here. Anderson gains the red line, tries to dump it in. Seawolves in the process of a line change, but I count 5 players on the ice, so good change for the Seawolves. Keller now with it. Just in his own zone, trying to find the open man. There's 19, Bradley Richardson. He's got it out wide in the circle. Fired, shot, and a save made from Don Carter Jr. by Nolan Egbert. That'll take us to our under 10 media timeout. Couple of chances on both ends of the ice right there. But the Black Bears still hold a 2-goal advantage where it matters the most up on the scoreboard. We're back with you folks after this.
Introducing our new morning edition, Wendy's English Muffins. Choose sausage, egg and cheese, or bacon, egg and cheese served on a warm English muffin. Grab one for breakfast in the morning. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast, just like Bingo the Black Bear. At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours. Don't waste another day or weekend doing laundry. Clean Hamper is your locally owned and operated laundry service center serving all of Broome County. Clean Hamper services include wash and fold, specialty cleaning, stain and spot removal, hang dry, and ironing services too. Families, busy singles, seniors, and students all love Clean Hamper.
Binghamton Black Bears and Mississippi Seawolves doing battle here tonight. They have found a contestant who said she is from Connecticut in town visiting, and they are trying to get her some farm equipment here. Don't know if the farm equipment's going to be able to make it on the plane ride back to Connecticut. Black Bears trying to make it out of the Coast Coliseum tonight with 3 points. And this is icing against the Black Bears here. 6:51 left to go here. My apologies to everybody. I accidentally ran the scoreboard during that last TV timeout. Shots on goal, 39-27, favoring the Black Bears. Tomorrow's game will start at 4:05 Central Time, 5:05 Eastern, so some Sunday afternoon hockey for your Black Bears viewing. Was very impressed with the stream numbers last Sunday when the Black Bears took on the Hockey Club Venom, even though it was in the midst of the NFL playoffs. So big shout out to everybody in the chat hanging out with us again here tonight. Perron will play it off the wall. It'll bounce off the kick plate a little funky. And now the Seawolves able to get this puck away. No icing, says the linesman. The clock will continue to run. Works in favor of the Black Bears because with the 2-goal lead, clock is starting to become your friend here as time starts to run down. Coleman can't clear on the first attempt. Thompson on the takeaway, trying to find someone to pass it to. And it'll hop over a defender's stick, end up behind the net. Romaker's going to work down low below the goal line. Gets in a board battle with 2 Seawolves. This one gets poked out to the near side circle. Tried to clear, but kept in by Weber. Weber slaps it in down low, and Don Carter Jr. will intercept, trying another stretch pass, and Ross Bartlett trying to leak behind the Black Bears defense, but nothing doing, and then a look out, a miscue right there from the guys in white, but Egbert would dive out and just clear the puck himself. Live to fight another day. Steffen steals it away. Now Oliveri comes back with it. Oliveri fires off the shoulder of Perron. And now Bond, D-to-D passing with Stone, skate to stick. Stone had his stick knocked out of his hands legally. Actually, no, chopped in half. I see the broken driftwood out there. Dylan Konechny going for the handoff, and Stone grabs it cleanly. Black Bears retain control in the offensive zone. Stone rejoins the play on the back post, but the puck hits a defender's skate on the way through. So now Binghamton will come back the other way. Oliveri off the wall in stride for Steffen. He's got Yates far side. Steffen fires a wrister from the top of the circles. Turned away and by Perron. And now Mississippi tries to clear. They cannot, though. Seawolves have had a hard time getting the puck out on the first try all weekend long. Good forecheck from the Black Bears. Steffen, power move far side. Just floats wide. You can see a little bit of frustration starting to sit in with Kyle. He's been so close all night long to getting another goal. Now run into a double team. Those two, a couple of words and shoves for each other. Looks like, again, cooler head's going to prevail here as Turner will try to clear. He can. In stretch pass, in stride for Henry. He's got Yates right behind him. Henry will flip his hips, try to open up and allow a better passing lane, but unfortunately this one a little errant, comes back out into the Black Bears end. And the Black Bears will dump it and change here as we are under 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Henry still heavy on the forecheck. And now this one's stolen away. Keller onside, drop pass, nobody home. And Clark and Henry still out there on the ice. This one's going to be dumped in, and finally Henry will go off for a line change. Dion finds an open Fletcher, camped out in front of the net as a center, and this clear goes below the scoreboard. Defender trying to knock it away from Clark, but Clark stole it away. Backhand pass denied from Sirota by Perron, the netminder. And then Don Carter Jr., a nice between-the-legs pass to his defensive partner as they try to clear it, and they will. Here comes Carter with it, 23 in blue and red. Center up, paddle down by Egbert. Second opportunity, kicked away by Nolan. Read the play beautifully. Knew that was the only option, was to go low, no real estate. Bartlett, though, still fighting for the loose puck in between the dots. And Clark will knock it back out to the neutral zone. Sirota, Anderson, and Clark trying to go up the ice with it. Anderson blows a tire, and now the Seawolves come back the other way. Bartlett far side looking for a tip. None provided, falls to the wall and out. Sirota settles things down, does get the puck out into the neutral zone, and now Anderson comes away 2-on-1 with Thompson. Thompson had it roll off his tape as Anderson now will skate over towards the bench, and we have a stoppage here with 2:47 left to go. I believe the puck got caught in one of the doors down there. So we're going to take our final time out of the night. Black Bears up by a pair, 4-2 over the Seawolves. We're back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here in this one. Black Bears lead by a pair. Shots on goal are 41-29, favoring Binghamton. All the goals have come in the first and second period. Nobody able to break the ice here in the third. Romikers wins it cleanly back to Oliveri, who fires a wrist shot, blocked by a defender in front of Perrant. And Romikers will get over to a loose puck. Re-entry for the zone. Thompson 1-on-3. Tries to find Romikers, but he gets poked out into the neutral zone. Binghamton forced to touch up. So Coach Perrant has a decision to make here going into tomorrow's game. Do you start son Richie, who has made some excellent saves here tonight, even though his team is down 4-2, or do you go back to Ed Coffey here on a Sunday game? And then Coach Sherwood has the same decision to make. Do you go back to McIndanamaugh, who played Friday night, or do you let Egbert ride it out? He stopped 27 of 29 here tonight in a Sunday afternoon game. So decisions for both coaches as Weber crosses over the line. Here go over to Thompson, one-timer off the outside of the cage. Now Thompson follows up his rebound, tries to backhand it across the ice over to Bond, and Bond tries to put it back in the offensive side. He will. Everybody's on side. Thompson skates into the near side circle, centers up, but Dalton Anderson's stick got in the way. Seawolves come back the other side. Now the netminder makes his way over towards the bench. Costello will shoot it around the wall. And now Carter with it, D-to-D with Turner. This is a 6-on-5 situation. Now, Hempel and Smith will play it back up to Carter. This one bounces around and on the doorstep. Bond will try to clear. He made the initial save and then cleared it right into a Mississippi player, so the puck stays alive. So Bond keeps a goal out of the net. There's Egbert made the initial save. 30 shots now on goal for Mississippi. 1 minute left to go here. Anderson tries a stuff chance, beating Egbert to the near side post, but it rolls off his tape. Turner fires. That one gets deflected out of play. 42.5 seconds left to go here on a Saturday night in Mississippi. Black Bears will line up for the draw. Mississippi electing not to call a timeout. And looks like Don Carter Jr. a little confused on if he was supposed to come off the ice or not. Prokarchek now is going to be his partner. Richardson in the face-off circle. 2-goal game, 42 seconds left to go. Gut check time here for the Black Bears. Fletcher seems to be on top of the puck. It's pulled out. Egbert will make the save. If it ever got to him from this angle, I couldn't tell. Falls into the corner. Big pile up in turn number 2 on the hockey track. Richardson tries a power move to the front of the net. Ice cut in half by Mott, who's able to clear. This one comes all the way down the ice. Fletcher gets into a skate race, but Mississippi will win it. This is icing with 19 seconds left to go here. So 2 quick goals needed for the Sea Wolves. Got to win this face-off cleanly. Maybe one pass and fire. Maybe get a rebound and have 12 or so seconds left in for a center ice face-off for one more chance. 19.5 left to go. Mississippi wins the draw. Back up to the point. Prokarchek fires, blocked by Yates. Now Carter with it. Had to second guess, didn't know that he had the puck on his stick. Mott able to clear. This one shot down the ice, and that is going to do it, folks. Black Bears are going to escape a Saturday night showdown in Mississippi. Their win by a final score of 4-2 here tonight. They will take the season series, and tomorrow night they will go for the sweep. 3 more points for the Black Bears in the standings. They pick up win number 28 on the year as a club. Egbert picks up his 11th win of the season, and Binghamton will gain more ground on Watertown as the Wolves fall to Danbury in their contest tonight. So the Black Bears will make their way into the tunnel. A 4-2 victory. No goals in the third period. Don't go anywhere, folks. La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show coming up after these messages.
Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital is proud to offer urgent care visits on Sundays between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This service is open for both clients and non-clients alike. If your pet is sick and your primary care vet isn't open, give them a call at 607-656-4285 or visit RomanAcresVet.com for more information.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears and Seawolves making their way off their respective sides of the ice. Binghamton wins tonight by a final score of 4-2 here as the camera goes out. So let me change it over to this logo loop really quick. Big thanks to EJ and Josh making sure I had that ready to go. You're listening to the La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show. La Quinta Inn & Suites located at 581 Harry L. Drive in Johnson City. Perfect place to plan your next stay this upcoming weekend for the Black Bears home contest against the Columbus River Dragons Friday and Saturday night, January 31st and Saturday, February 1st. Black Bears win tonight by a final score of 4-2. Shots on goal. Game total 42 for the Black Bears. Game total of 30 for the Seawolves. Seawolves even across the board in terms of shots. 10 shots each period. And the Black Bears had 27 coming into the frame, 15 in the final period of the night. Neither side able to score. All the scoring was done in the first 40 minutes of the contest. Mississippi finishes with 2. Binghamton finishes with 4. Binghamton does go 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Mississippi finishes the night 1 for 7. Taking a look here, trying to get the live stats to come up very quickly for the 3 stars of the game. And it looks like we're going to go to old reliable LTE very quickly here for the Black Bears. Hold on a second, folks. Live journalism going on right now. FederalHockey.com. Rocco J. Testani, Budweiser, 3 stars of tonight's game. Remember, last night, the third line had the first, second, and third star all in the matchup. Cam Clark, Zach Sirota, and Josh Fletcher had it last night. And unfortunately, folks, it is not just loading for me tonight. I wish I could do something. The LTE is not working inside the building right now. And my wired Ethernet connection is not getting it to pop up as well. Oh, wait, no, there it is. I spoke too soon. There it is. Don Oliveri, 3rd star of the night with 2 assists in the contest. 2nd star of the night goes to Mississippi's Tanner Coleman, who had a goal. I knew Tanner Coleman had a goal, and it came at 2:33 back in the second period, first goal of the night for Mississippi. And then the 1st star tonight with 2 points, Gavin Yates had a goal and an assist. Game-winning goal tonight belongs to the man who scored the 3rd goal of the night for the Black Bears, and that is Dakota Bond. So worth noting, Bond scores the game-winning goal. Oliveri, 2 helpers. 3rd star, Coleman from Mississippi. 2nd star with a goal, Yates. 1st star of the night with a goal and an assist. 2-point night for Gavin. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard before we go off into the night. Blue Ridge and the Dashers in a 1-0 hockey game favoring Baton Rouge, that game being played in Topeka, Central Time Zone game. Second period action, Port Huron leads Motor City 3-2. Second period, Monroe leads Blue Ridge 2-1. Still no score in Athens Columbus, third period. And third period, Danbury in a low-scoring football game score, 9-3 over the Wolves. And Carolina defeats Hudson Valley, the Hockey Club Venom, 5-0. Going to try to not stumble over my words as much tomorrow, folks. This will be our final time in Mississippi this season. Tomorrow, 4:05 Central Time, 5:05 Eastern. We'll talk to you then for the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Black Bears win by a final score tonight of 4-2. We will talk to you then. For everybody at the Binghamton Black Bears, my name is Brooks Hill, signing off. We will see you tomorrow afternoon, everybody. Have a good one.